A couple of, I don't know if they're personal questions, but political and personal business questions for you. How much of your time now is spent on business ventures, your non-family time, versus what you would describe as political ventures, your own time?
Well, I don't have political ventures. I spend a lot of time fighting for the America First movement. I guess I've created a bit of a platform for myself. I was very actively involved in making sure that we have a bench, because again, getting into politics, if you've watched, on the 10-year anniversary of this, they've tried throwing my father in jail. They've tried killing him twice. They've tried throwing me in jail. I want to make sure that this movement, goes well beyond my father and his 4 years. I want to make sure that we, create that bench of America First warriors. And I think it took the last 4 years of insanity to actually help find those people who are actually fighters, who aren't just going to revert back to the old sort of neocon uniparty ways, and really be able to do what's right for America.
So how big of a part of that bench are you personally? So as you say, it's 10 years, right, since your father came down the escalator in this building, really got into politics, and now, say, 10 years from now, is Donald Trump Jr. the name on the...
I have no plans on doing any of that right now. It was really about finding the people who want to do that. I think my primary focus, you need both. Yeah. Right? You need people who understand that movement in politics, but you also need those people in the private sector, right? You can have, the most, America First, cabinet for the next 50 years. It doesn't matter if the private sector is still dominant sort of by, woke corporate America. And so, I've focused, my energies on the business side. I'll campaign for those people who I think, will bring the same fight and spirit.
That's changed a lot,
politics. Right? Oh, 100%. Listen, I think
wouldn't you say, especially in technology?
Oh, well, yes. I think obviously still very dominant in that. I think, crypto leans very sort of libertarian. I think, AI is definitely, fairly dominated by the left, and I think, that's a scary prospect. And so I think you have to focus a lot of energy on that, making sure that all these messages get out, right? I mean, if you had a sort of a left-wing dominated AI, you'd be getting indoctrinated without even knowing it. The technology will get so good. It's not like what you were watching CNN a few years ago. You're like, I realize they're peddling a bunch of garbage. Like, I can see through that. AI will figure out how to target people and influence them in a way that you couldn't imagine. So, for us, it's about making sure that people really understand what's going on, and that has to be done in the corporate world as well. So that's my focus.